Jefferson and Greg Anthony alongside. I'm Kevin Harlan at the table. And from the sidelines, it's our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. And a one-game homestand for
the series, and after losing that first one, I'd expect them to play with a little extra added motivation.
They want this win bad. Trust me, whether you're playing a team 4 times or just twice, you never want to get swept.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Davis is out there with Suggs. Then it's Josh Hart. Then it's Walker, and it's Bassey in at the 5 spot. Schedule. How do teams feel getting into the latter part of that combo, like tonight?
Well, these games can be especially taxing mentally and physically. At this point, it's a war of attrition, and really, who can survive the night?
Here's Suggs. The shot, no good. George with the defensive effort. The pass to Brown. Tries from 10, and he hits the jump shot.
The mid-range is not an issue for Brown, and it's just another weapon in his arsenal now.
Suggs passes to Bassey. He dishes it to Davis. Passes to Bassey. Back to Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by George. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Now, here's Suggs. Pass to Walker. Stolen by Collins. George up top. Launches from deep. And Davis pulls it down.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
The offensive rebound. And that one is good from Suggs.
Oh, bigger than your average guard, Suggs can score all around the floor, including down low.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That is his first foul of the game. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. On the wing. Count it.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
Greg, this Keontae George is explosive.
And when he goes in the paint, he is like a wrecking ball. Very physical driver for a guard. Can be streaky, but boy, when he heats up, watch out.
Shot clock at 6. And it's Suggs missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
1:27 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Beal. Outside for George. Pass with a screen for George. Again, the Hawks score.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. So both teams making some changes here. Let's quickly take a look at the standings out west. The season nearly complete. Taking a look at Brooklyn, they're holding the edge for the last playoff slot. I am sure they'd feel better if they could jump up a couple rankings.
And right now for Brooklyn, they're not in a good place right now as a ball club. After the success of last season, they were expecting bigger and better things this year.
And it's the exact opposite has happened. The chemistry has been off. They haven't been able to maintain momentum. A very disjointed season for them up until this point.
Now, here's Suggs. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the first. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you know, Jalen Suggs has had to deal with some huge expectations, but he's got a great attitude and always works hard to live up to it.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
2 shots.
Free throw missing. Atlanta making some changes. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Noel. Brown comes in for Diallo. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bradley Beal. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Duarte's checked in. He hits the second from the line. Now, Poole. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first. And here's Brown outside. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
A consistent shot for him. Brown likes the 3.
Passes it to Suggs. 3 on the clock. Three-pointer. Sinks the three-pointer. Suggs has got 6 points.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Brown inside the line. Again, the Hawks score.
That is just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And indeed,
The previous play is under review.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
and it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hand.
And even if they don't show it, I know the refs are proud of themselves after a replay proves it right. They're like, see, we had it right all along. So good call, fellas.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Hawks lead by 3. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
Jay, we know almost all players will talk and plead their case to the refs. How much wiggle room do you think players are allowed?
Well, I think every player is different. Look, if you're a captain of the team, it doesn't have to be a veteran. You don't have to be an all-star. But every ref has a limit. That's the beautiful thing about this league. The referees are humans, too. You got to get to know them. You got to understand them and realize who you can talk to about what.
So with George on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Jordan Poole is out there with Kevin Herter. Then there's Brown. Then it's Hamidou Diallo. And it's Jenkins in at the 5, down low. Brooklyn trails by 3. Connaughton finds Smart. For the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Yeah, your second unit, those reserves, they can swing a game. You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
There's a good screen. Poole against Smart. Clock at 6. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Duarte. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The Hawks leading by 6. Herter passes to Brown. Poole with it. Pass to Jenkins. Here's Brown. Jenkins with a screen for Brown. Another shot. Can't hit that one. Walker with some nice D. And it's Smart with the ball for Brooklyn. No points yet here in the second quarter for them.
Surely one of the top players in the NBA, but Jaylen Brown has many other interests outside of basketball.
Yeah, he likes to keep those brain muscles just as in shape as he is. He spends a lot of time playing piano, chess, doing yoga, and reading to keep himself sharp.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game. Substitutions. Let's take a look at the numbers for Chris Duarte.
And it's striking how much his three-point shooting has improved this month. His long-range percentage is coming up, and it's going to give them a lift as a team. You can never have enough reliable threats from beyond the arc.
On defense, Brooklyn. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Brown kicks to Beal. And Silva pulls it down.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Spins. Davis, the pass to Walker. Hart with it. He has yet to score. Here's Silva. Collins with some nice D.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Pass to George. Brown outside. The 3. The Hawks again can't hit. Brooklyn trails by 4. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Suggs passes to Walker. Here's Silva. Collins with some nice D. Silva's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Here's Beal. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Brooklyn with the ball. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Silva's shot is off.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
The 10-footer. And it's Brown missing. Here's Suggs. He has 6. And here is Hart. Off on the layup. The Hawks leading by 4. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Brooklyn trails by 4. 34 seconds left in the first half. Now, here's Suggs. Defended by George. 6 to shoot. Puts it up from 12. Hart, that's good. And the Hawks with possession. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Brown feeling it out a bit. Bass, a screen on Hart. Brown wide open. He fires. It's good on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 4.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
It's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hawks on top. They're up by 4. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. With Coach Quinn Snyder, Quinn, what has to happen in the second half?
Well, we got to keep getting stops and really just make plays. Make plays on the offensive end and be solid defensively. No magic.
It's a pretty simple game, right, Coach? Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Good to be with you for halftime. Let's check in on the NBA action coming up later tonight. And guys, I was just thinking, as I often do, in your travels around the league, the only team you both played for was the Orlando Magic.
Can you play for them?
6 games, and it was the worst 6 games of my life.
How many of those games did you start?
I started 2, and I should have started all of them. That's another story.
And you know what else? The Magic also say it was the worst 6 games for them. And focusing back in on the Hawks, they're in a tight one.
Man, their fans are loving this one. As a player, man, you can feed off that positive crowd. It can help you build momentum, you know. It just gets your blood flowing, and it's right tonight.
We'll see if they can carry that energy into the second half, both the fans and the team. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Jaylen Brown, what a contribution.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
He's just that good. You can plan for him, but he just makes great adjustments on the fly.
And Brooklyn looking who they've got. Hart is out there with Walker. And there's Davis. Then there's Suggs. And it's Bassey in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Brown. And there's the pass to Collins. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. There's Beal with the three. Brooklyn with the rebound. Outside, Davis. To the middle. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. With the drive. Suggs passes to Bessie.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
It's his first trip to the line.
Charles Bessie. 2 shots.
That one is off. Good on the second free throw. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Beal against Davis. Pass with a screen for Beal. Passes it to Bass. It's Brown on the wing. Looking to get it going. Walker with the rebound.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Suggs passes to Davis, and Walker throws it down.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now here's Beal. Hasn't made one yet. Fires from deep. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Now, here's Suggs. Guarded closely. Davis setting the pick for Hart. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
The Hawks trail by 3. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's George. The Hawks again can't hit.
Is it possible to rest too much? Because he hasn't been able to get into a groove since coming back in.
Hart the pass to Bassey. Outside, Davis. Brown against Hart. Here's Davis, and he uses the glass on the layup. Davis has got the lead up to 5 now for Brooklyn.
They haven't looked the same on defense during this second half. Seems like they are relaxing and allowing them to get whatever shot they want.
And it's Brown missing.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Hart the pass to Suggs. On the wing, Davis. Pass to Bassey. Suggs in the corner. Tries from the block. Rebounded by the Hawks. 1:32 left in the third quarter of the game. Brown outside. Collins a screen on Walker. It's Brown with the drive. The Hawks again can't hit.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Pass to Bassey. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Several teams changing it up here. .105 left in the third. The pass to Beal. And finished off by Beal.
And with a monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by Brooklyn.
Passes it to Hart. Back to Smart. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Poole. Smart kicks to Hart. Over Diallo. Hart, no good.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Smart against Poole. Here's the screen. The tray. Rebounded by Hart. Outside, Smart. Back to Hart. For 3. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. The third quarter comes to a close. Brooklyn leads by 5. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. A chance now to hear Coach Quinn Snyder talking to his team moments ago in the huddle.
Everybody keep shooting the ball. All right? Jumpers will go. All right? They come in flurries. You miss a couple, you make a couple, all of a sudden, bam, bam.
On to keep it fast and loose, Quinn Snyder asking his guys to stay aggressive on offense.
And you have to take the shots that the system is designed to create. If you don't, everybody gets bogged down, and that creates much bigger problem.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So with George on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got Jaylen Brown. Jordan Poole is out there with Kevin Huerter. Then it's Hamidou Diallo. And it's Jenkins in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
One shot.
Known as one of the game's great three-point shooters, Huerter knows his role and plays it well.
And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for Brooklyn. A 2-point game. Pass to Silva. Here's Duarte. Off target with his 3.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Pass to Brown. Now here's Diallo and the basket Poole. Now Huerter to tie it up. And the Hawks getting another basket right there. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Passes it to Silva. Pass to Duarte. All sorts of time. Goes back up. A nice shot by Silva. And Brooklyn leads by 2.
And offensively, they finally seem to be coming around after an ugly first half.
Pass to Diallo. And here is Brown to take the lead. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Here for Brooklyn. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Brooklyn's head coach said to the team. He asked his team to dig deep. He said, I know you're tired, but they're tired too. It's about who can give more than the other guy at this point. Show me what you can give. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Now the pass to Walker. To the inside. Suggs. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Here is Bass. Jalen Suggs making his last shot. 6 on the shot clock. Beal the pass to George. And the 3 off target.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now here is Davis. Back to Hart. Over Brown. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Outside Collins. Dishes it to Beal. As he pulls it in. Brooklyn leading by 3. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Hart, no good. Here's Brown. Rebound, Brooklyn. Suggs has got 5 rebounds tonight. Hart the pass to Suggs. Rebound, Atlanta. Collins has got 4 rebounds in this game. The Hawks trail by 3. Tries the spin move. Brown inside. Defended by Hart. To end the drought. Brown, no good. Hart against Brown. 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that one's good. Suggs. And Brooklyn leads by 6.
And if he's knocking down threes with consistency, Suggs almost impossible to check.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. They trail by 6. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Setting the big for Brown. To the paint. Shot to stop the run. As he pulls it in. And an intentional foul right there. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for Brooklyn. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
Two for the away team. Jalen Suggs at the line for two.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he is unable to get the second one. They've been looking at his sorts in the last few possessions.
And this is when you need to be patient. Find a high percentage shot and have some floor balance.
Now here's Brown. Here's Bass. The Hawks again can't hit. Now, here's Suggs, defended by George. Suggs with the ball. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And, Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. Now, let's check out our New Balance player of the game, Jalen Suggs.